If you don't mind, can you break down everything that you went through after you got shot? Because I know you was telling me that a whole lot of weird stuff was happening to you, like your tire going flat and your credit card's not working.
It's so much. And I've said it before on other podcasts. It's so much like, my tire being damaged or shot out or busted out for some way. I'm driving and then the tire just explodes. Why? I had a BMW 535i GT, a Gran Turismo, the ultimate driving machine. I bought it certified pre-owned, top of the line. It wasn't even old. Why on earth is my car having all these problems? I didn't get my car, serviced at Joe Schmo. I got it serviced at the dealer. They kept saying, what are these wacky things that keep happening? I had a service technician ask me, do you have a crazy ex-boyfriend? Because it was crazy stuff was happening too much. Now, when a mechanic asks you if you have a crazy ex-boyfriend, they see that somebody's messing with your car. Come on, like it's just too many things. Too many wackadoodle crazy things that make no sense keep happening. Why? Why? It doesn't make sense. I'm not out here whiling. You would have a litany of people saying, oh, I know her. We had the only thing that they could get when they said that on Star and Buck, wow, some girl called and was like, oh, I had a fight with her in the second grade. Really? Boo? You came to, the internet with that story? You had a fight with me in the second grade? And what bearing does that have on the fact that I got shot in the face by somebody? They could not produce anybody who could tear me down the way they wanted to happen. And why do you need that to be a thing? You victimized me. You shot me. My mother told me when I was little, when you make a mistake, accept responsibility, apologize, show contrition, move on, do better. That's basic stuff we learn in pre-K. If you make a mistake, do better. Say sorry and move on. Almost 25 years, and this man still hasn't apologized? Shine gave an apology, but not directly to me. The same way you can talk to the internet, you can talk to me. Excuse me, you can talk to me, but they haven't done so because guilty people never admit what they did. When he thought he was throwing Puffy under the bus, he was all too happy to say, yo, I bust my gun. I fired my gun. It was self-defense, all this stuff. Yeah, right. You said all of that, but now when you want to be the prime minister, you said, I didn't do anything. I was a scapegoat. I was a young guy, and them was making me a scapegoat. Like, yo, you switching up accents like thoughts switch their panty liners. Like, come on. Who are you? Who's the real Shine? You keep switching up who you are for the sole purposes of trying to espouse whatever you want to espouse. Let the people of Belize hear me clearly. Shine, Jamal, Moses, Michael, Levy, Barrow fired his gun in Club New York on December 27th, 1999. And he shot my brother, Julius Jones. While he may not be my blood brother, he is my brother from God. He shot him. Sean, P, Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Love, this, that, whatever name you want to put, shot me in my face on December 27th, 1999 in Club New York. That's it. That's the whole truth and nothing but it. For those of you who have support and love, I appreciate you wholeheartedly. For those of you who want to continue to play in somebody's face, go find somebody to play with. I'm sorry for you that you cannot take reality and adjust yourself and your cognition to that. But what happened is what happened. You cannot change the past. It existed already. Because trust me, if it was possible to change it, I would have changed it a long time ago. I would have rather not have to live my life with lead in my body. Lead is toxic. Lead is dangerous. Lead can break down your ability to have speech and cognition and mental acuity and all of that. I don't ever want to get to that point. But the reality of life is I have reckoned myself with the notion that it may happen sometime in the future. I have had that talk with my family. If there is a time where I cannot articulate for myself and espouse, I will always talk to you with my eyes. And when God takes me home, I'm always still here with you. I've had that talk with my kids. I had to have it a long time ago. By the grace of God, I'm 24 years in and I'm still fine, in spite of all the medical issues I have. I didn't just get shot, I also got trampled. I also had to have I tore my medial meniscus. I was trampled that night. I have problems with that. You feel arthritis where you had a break. Like, come on. Have some empathy. People get stuck on one iota of what happened and that's where they hang their hat. That's the hill they want to die on. I told you after I made that TikTok, I was at the gas station one day. I couldn't pay for my gas. And it wouldn't let me sign into my card. It wouldn't let me sign into my app. Or it wouldn't let me sign into my app. I couldn't get any of my banking information. And all of my cards kept decline, every card I had. My daughter had to end up paying for it. She had money on her card and she paid for it. This craziness. She's a teenager.